Up next, the Jazz taking on the Kings. For Utah, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Kings, Jazz, the tip-off coming right after this. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Collier out there with George, and it's Bailey in at the 3. And for Sacramento, backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, here's DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Shot clock at 3. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Kings.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Excellent body control by Sabonis, rolling off the pick and into position.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Collier. Kessler the screen. Down low. And Kessler throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Sacramento. Outside, Sabonis. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Schroeder finds Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. Levine can't hit. Here's Collier. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Jazz. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, here's DeRozan. Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. And he drives in.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Collier. Trains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Levine. Back to DeRozan. Over Bailey. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's DeRozan. Screen by Sabonis. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's DeRozan missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one, good.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
And Sacramento has possession. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, George. Now here's Markkanen. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. George against Levine. Murray outside. Levine finds Schroeder. Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. Over Kessler. They get the rebound. Outside DeRozan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside, George. And Kessler throws it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
DeRozan with it. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Kings making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Jazz leading by 4. Outside, George. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Collier. Markkanen a screen on Westbrook. Here's Collier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Utah.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Sacramento making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
So it's Utah now. 3-point lead. Outside, George. The Jazz working the ball around now. It's George on the wing. Markkanen sets the pick for George. 6 on the shot clock. Eubanks grabs the miss. Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Westbrook finds Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history. Just solid from the line. LaVine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Kyle Filipowski's checked in for the Jazz. Williams comes in for Keontae George. Here's Collier. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. Kessler's got his third bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the inside. Here's DeRozan. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Pass to Filipowski. To the middle. Here's Kessler. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Kessler's got 8 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
So it's Sacramento. Westbrook surveying the D. Now Levine. Pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the shot goes down. He has 6.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Jazz leading by 3. Now Filipowski. Here's Collier. The 3. No good on that one. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Guys, back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And it goes down 2 points. Collier's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Murray. Levine against Williams. Inside. Stolen by Kessler. And now here comes Williams leading the break over Westbrook. Rebound by the Kings. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Here's Collier driving in. Count the basket. Collier's got 8 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Saric. Ellis is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Monk in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Utah leading by 7. Nurkic a screen on Westbrook. The 3. Saric grabs the board. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Back to Monk. Pass to Saric. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Filipowski, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Sharch. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Keon Ellis. He hits the second from the line. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Utah with the ball, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Double team on Nurkic. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Nurkic, covered by Sharch, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Kings trail by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Westbrook against George. Westbrook, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, and once again, off the mark by Utah. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Westbrook, scoreless thus far, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Levine's checked in for the Kings. Clock at 4. From 17 feet out, Sabonis, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Schroeder kicks to Levine. Monk for 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Utah leading by 7. Pass to Bailey. Filipowski with it. Now Bailey. And the 3 off target. Levine against Markkanen. Levine passes to Monk. Outside, Sabonis. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And there's Monk on the assist by Sabonis. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bailey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's what made Ace Bailey a top 5 pick. His supreme talent as a pure shot maker.
The Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Schroeder outside. Markkanen against Levine. It's hauled in by George. Utah leading by 6. Here's Bailey. 6 points for him. George with the screen on Schroeder. Here's Markkanen, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
And he sinks the second. The Kings trail by 7. Monk outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Monk. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Monk. Good ball movement here by the Kings. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. Filipowski grabs the board. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside, George. Kessler, a screen on Schroeder. Here's George. Sacramento grabs the miss. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Monk. On the wing, Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Here's Schroeder. Over George. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Bailey in the corner. It's stolen by Monk. To the middle. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
To the inside. Here's Filipowski. And that one is hammered home.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
The Kings trail by 7. Monk outside. DeRozan with a screen for Monk. Here's the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Filipowski. Right wing. 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Outside DeRozan. There's the screen. Inside. Here's Eubanks. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
Here's Collier. 8 points for him. Pass to Kessler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Utah shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Kings trail by 10. Schroeder looking around. Right side, Levine tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Murray comes in for Malik Monk. Clock at 6. Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Schroeder. On the wing, Markkanen. And here's George for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. The Kings shooting a meager 37% for the game. Levine passes to Schroeder. Back to Levine. Sabonis' screen on George. Levine for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
George passes to Kessler. And he converts the layup.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
The Kings trail by 9. Outside, Levine. 1:10 left now here in the second. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Down low. Kessler in the post. Sabonis is there. Kessler, no good. Sacramento's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Collier. 8 points for him. Kessler passes to Collier. Now Bailey. Misses the 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Got it off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Jazz lead by 9. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Walter Kessler displaying his skills in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And so in the game for the Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Collier out there with Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the 3 slot. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back over to you guys.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. So it's the Jazz now, following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, and what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game.
Here's George, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Another miss by Utah. The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Schroeder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Collier. He's got 8. Kessler passes to Bailey. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game. George looking around. Markkanen a screen on Levine. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings trailing to the inside for the tie, and the layup is good. Levine's got 12.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now here's Markkanen for Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keegan Murray.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls once he establishes position. Uses that height to get the defense to commit.
That free throw good from Markkanen. And Markkanen drops them both. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Sacramento. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Levine. Schroeder kicks to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shake. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Bailey, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 8.
And to be 6'9", pulling up like this, that's special stuff from Bailey. One of the many reasons people are so excited about this kid.
Now, here's Sabonis. DeRozan inside. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Jazz leading by 4. Picked by Markkanen to the paint. And Markkanen throws it down.
And you know what? He's a great player to run the pick and roll with. I mean, he operates really well in that set. And all he needs is a little bit of daylight, and the young fella is golden.
Schroeder outside. DeRozan for 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Collier, that's good.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now here's Schroeder with the drive. They can't stop the run with that one.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to George. To the middle. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. Here's Collier. Kessler. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kessler's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Here's Levine. 12 points for him. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Here's Collier. Outside, George. Here's Bailey. Guarded by Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. And here's George for 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out to DeRozan. Over George. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Murray. Outside, Levine. Out to DeRozan. Six to shoot. Another shot. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Jazz leading by 7. Inside, and Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Looking to get back on track here. Basket counts. DeRozan's got 13. And the Jazz with possession here. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Sacramento making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. To the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
How about the anticipation there from Westbrook? Sees the play develop and gets in perfect position for the catch. And then, of course, those hops.
And the Jazz with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. In the corner, George with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Bailey. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Stolen by Westbrook. Puts the move on. He lays it in. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Puts it up from 15. Westbrook, no good. Utah leading by 7. Here's Bailey. And Westbrook pulls it down. Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
Here's Collier. 10 points for him. Outside, George. Takes it from 10. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. On the wing, Levine. 4 on the clock. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Collier, that's good.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
.58 seconds left to play in the third. Westbrook a screen on George. With 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in the game. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Bailey.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Just 3 on the clock. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Drew Eubanks out there with Sharch. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Zach Levine. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sharch with the screen for Monk. Off target from outside. Utah leading by 7. Down low, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The Kings shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Now Schroeder on the wing, Levine. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Oh, nice pass by Markkanen. Knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Monk dishes to Schroeder. Lots of room. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Going inside.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Levine. Eubanks with it. To the paint. Levine can't hit.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 13. Elbow shot is on the way. No good off the front iron. Markkanen against Levine to the wing right side. Drills it from outside.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket, and he's rewarded with 1 more.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Kessler. Rebound by the Kings. Eubanks got his 4th rebound in this one. Monk kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's the screen. High post try. Levine's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for Utah. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. They get it again. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Schroeder outside. Williams against Monk. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. Jazz leading by 14. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Eubanks. And here's Levine. Back to Eubanks. Stolen by Markkanen. Outside Williams. Kessler setting the pick for Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Monk. And the shot goes in. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You definitely saw the speed of Monk in this transition break.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Murray comes in for Saric. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Levine. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Sabonis, that's good.
Trying to contain Sabonis, but the contact just isn't enough inside.
And Utah has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Bailey. DeRozan defending.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Kessler screen on Westbrook. To the inside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off Markkanen, you risk getting burned.
And here's Westbrook. Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Fades and shoots. And he comes up with the deuce. DeRozan's got 11 in the second half.
Nice play by DeRozan. Such a strong scorer. So consistent in his approach at the offensive end.
Jazz passing it around. It's George on the wing. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Westbrook. Pass to Monk. Markkanen pulls it down. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Kessler. No good on the free throw. Some changes for Sacramento. Dean comes in for Malik Monk. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Kings have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. The shot is off. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. Takes the three. Cleared away by Sabonis.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Now Murray, stolen by Markkanen. Here's Collier. Here's Markkanen. And they double up Markkanen. George! Jumper is off. The Kings trail by 11. Now Levine. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Outside Murray.
And you can see the commitment already here defensively by Markkanen, not allowing his man to get comfortable. Love the fact that he's working on it.
Here's Collier, defended by Sabonis. Knocks down the three. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
DeRozan. Kessler pulls it down. Jazz leading by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Levine outside. From 11, and he drains the Jazz. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now Kessler.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan inside. And they'll get another chance. Levine with it. George picks him up. 5 to shoot. And he does not hit. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Walker Kessler.